Day 35, destination unknown. We've just packed the canoe. We're still just untied from this dock, about to go. I wanted to point out that some people have filleted some fish right here by the dock and left the corpses to rot, and it's pretty stinky. So just as a general rule, please don't do that. Leaving DeSoto, we're on Wisconsin side, right?
Yeah.
DeSoto, Wisconsin. We might step foot in Iowa sometime today. It's right across the river. We count ourselves as being in Iowa. We've already celebrated that conquest, but we're not sure how far we're going to make it. Prairie du Chien would be a nice goal, but it's about 30 river miles. It's 10 a.m. and I'm kind of beat up. I don't know how Jamie's feeling, but we did 32 yesterday, and I'm not sure what we did the day before. It wasn't 30, was it? Have we had 2 decent long days in a row? I'm not even sure. I've lost track. But 2 days after resting up, I'm beat up again. Now it's about 25, I think. So 25 and 32, that's 57 over 2 days. Still healthy mileage. We've seen 3 locks over that time, if I counted right. Probably another one today, unless we pull up really short. And we're just going to get going and see where it takes us, see what our bodies can do, and go from there. We'll be in touch. Back to the river. There's a light on the horizon, emanating from the bayou. It shouldn't be so surprising. Gotta get there before I come home to you. All right, day 35. As is our typical standard operating procedure, kind of like to get started and out onto the water and then take care of a couple errands. I never properly wrapped up day 34, so I'm going to give you a little assessment. We went into town. It's a little tiny town. It had a restaurant, a bar. The restaurant was kind of a bar too, but it closed up like at 7 or something. We got there and it was just locking up after cleaning up, and I think it was about 8 o'clock. But the bar was open late, or I guess it wasn't. You didn't. It said it was open till 2, right, Jay? How late you wind up staying?
10:30.
Okay, and he was closing up right behind you, basically?
Yeah, because everyone left.
Okay, so it says it's open till 2, but it wasn't.
Well, the sign on the door said they were open until close.
Until close.
Which means
All right.
Bartender discretion.
Okay, gotcha. Till close. So anyway, I left early. I was not feeling that well. I just not like ill, but feeling drained. I beat myself up, I guess. So I know I was pushing hard yesterday, and it was conscious because we had a spot we wanted to get to, and I wanted to do it. And we had pool 8 that was just really slow. Did we do pool 7 yesterday too? Was it 2 logs yesterday or just one?
No, just one.
They're all running together for me. But yeah, I'm just and I'm still feeling it this morning. I'm just a little depleted. I got 10 hours of sleep, but it was broken. We were right by a train track, which it was restful. I felt good sleeping in the bag there, and it was a nice breeze, and the temperature was nice, and but got all wet yesterday. My boots are still wet. I'm wearing some Hey Dudes here that I'm not as comfortable in, but I can slip them off, which is nice. I'll probably go barefoot today, but I've got my boots and socks and hoodie just laid out, trying to get them dried out a little bit in the sun today. But I'm consciously going to try to limit my effort a little bit, not so much sandbag, but just take it a little easier after pushing myself maybe too hard yesterday. I don't know how far that'll get us. Prairie du Chien is a nice goal, as mentioned earlier, but it's 30 miles down, including a lock through. So we'll see how the river treats us. It's possible that we just keep on trucking and find ourselves rolling up there, which would be good. But in the meantime, I have only one more video ready to launch tonight, and after that, if I don't attend to some Wi-Fi access, there will be a lapse in in my video footage. We'll see if we can avoid that. But in any case, that's the state of the union for the MRCA 2025 here on day 35. Going to get underway. We're wrapping up week number 5. As we pass under the road bridge that leads to Lansing, Iowa, we see that this bustling community has warranted a little expansion work. It looks to me as though that's a 2-lane bridge and things are moving slowly. Look at this fellow with this little miniature canoe on here. All right. And these are wider pilings. I think they're going to a full-on 4-lane bridge. Look at them. Look at them grow. Look at them grow, folks. Not sure when this will be ready, but it looks to me as though possibly the old bridge is just going to be demolished. But that remains to be seen, of course. Lansing, Iowa. We might make a stop if we find a good place to take out. All right, day 35. Almost said 36. I'm getting ahead of myself. It is, in fact, day 35, and I am now on Iowa soil for the first time in the trip here in Lansing, Iowa. I'm at Shep's. It's a little bar and grill that has a river dock. It has Wi-Fi, although it is painfully slow. There's going to be 2 hours and 15 minutes to upload a 1.7 gig file. I just didn't have the time. So anyway, we're going to get back on the river. Did not get an upload done. Do have one queued up and ready, but it's going to take Wi-Fi to do it. Hopefully I'll be able to keep the release schedule on time for y'all. We'll see what we can do about that based on where we stop tonight. On to the next. Okay, folks. 4:30 p.m. day 35, last day of week number 5. It's been kind of a slow, lazy day. We've done about 20 miles now to get to this dam. It was over a lot of flat water. It seemed like, goodness, it seemed like we were paddling for every mile the last 10 of them. There was a little bit of a current when we put in, but been hot, and the air has been very still. This is a different kind of day than we've experienced before. Not sure how much further we want to try to get today. I think I already said it was 4:30, so we still got some daylight hours, 2.5 hours, something like that. Figure 7 o'clock is a round number. And we can still get some time, but what's coming up is not necessarily great. Prairie du Chene's still like 10 miles downriver. That's actually conceivable, but it wouldn't be an easy paddle. If there's a whole bunch of current, then it might be just a natural to get in and keep paddling, but we'll see. There is a place just across river on the Iowa side called Harper's Ferry that looks really difficult to access. I mean, it's directly across, basically, downside of the dam, but there's a whole bunch of islands between, and I don't know how well one can navigate them. I mean, you'd have to know which way to go. It's kind of a maze, it looks like on the map. You can go downriver to the Iowa side and then come back up to Harper's Ferry, which isn't out of the question, but it seems contrary to what we like to do. We like to go downriver, so it would take some doing. There's a couple small communities. I would like to get some Wi-Fi, because I think I've mentioned that earlier, that I just want to get some uploads done. But we'll see what happens. Lock and Dam number 9, we're past pool 9. Okay, coming into lock number 9, it's an odd occurrence of some sorts. Only one of the doors opened. And we saw a flashing yellow. We're accustomed to when the doors open to get the flashing green, making it clear that we're free to enter the chamber. I don't know if there's mechanical difficulties or they're just saving the mechanics because there's plenty of room for them for us if they just open one. But here we are. We're in the chamber, and they're closing the one door that opened, and the other one never did. Lock number 9. Okay, folks, we are well off the channel. Back in, I mean, it's good water to paddle. We got depth, and there's a whole lot of dead trees. Like, this used to be higher ground somehow. I'm not sure. I'm guessing that just getting flooded again and again is what killed these trees. Although, I mean, I don't know how they grew in the first place. I don't know how the water would have risen much here, quite frankly. But I'm going to take the opportunity at this time to first make fun of Jamie a little bit for his halting navigational style. He suggested this is the way to go a couple different times on this route, and then said, wait, let me, yeah, okay, let's go that way. But then I'd like to praise him as well, because he's gotten us through to Harper's Ferry by some back channels, and it went pretty smoothly. So Harper's Ferry looks like our destination for tonight. We'll let you know when we take out. Okay, true believers, we have made land. We're tied off to a public dock here at Harper's Ferry. I'm just laying on it, recovering from the day. Here we go. Boat's tied off. We haven't taken any inventory of what's going on in town, or to what degree this will be unwelcome if we leave it here. This is a public boat ramp, and for the most part, the outside of a boat ramp is unused. So we feel generally comfortable tying off, because people tie off here when they're using their trailers to actually put the boat in, and they tie off to go put the trailer away, and then they come off and then, you know, leave with the boat. So the outside's basically just window dressing that we're hanging from the drapes of. Let's see what's in town. Wrapping up day number 35, and also week number 5 here on the MRCA 2025. We are at the Spillway, a nice little friendly bar and grill in Harper's Ferry, Iowa. One can truly say the buck stops here. A nice thin crust pizza, a couple of beers, and some Wi-Fi to get some video work done is just what the doctor ordered. We'll be making camp after leaving here and then getting back on the river. I hear we might be headed for Gutenberg, Iowa tomorrow, but we'll just see about that. Until then, wish us a happy end of week number 5. We'll start week 6 tomorrow. That'll be day 36.